I can feel them.
Yes, because you're here.
Like a shiver running through you.
Exactly.
Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals.
It's the crystal.
Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil.
Tell me more about these crystals. You said the crystals absorb the force. I feel strange, but not weaker. I don't like the idea of leaving behind evidence or okay.
I think either one or two would be the best.
The crystals here are infused with the force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
You said the crystals absorb the force? I feel strange, but not weaker.
The crystals here do not drain force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the force.
I don't like the idea of leaving behind evidence.
That can hardly be avoided. Even mundane actions of the basest creatures can create detectable ripples in the force. A Minok beating its wings on the plains could cause a sandstorm in the desert. And figuratively speaking, Jedi have much bigger wings.
I have the biggest wings! What if I destroyed the crystals here?
That would create quite a large impression of yourself. And the crystals would eventually grow back.
Oh, well. Okay. Okay, so I gotta kill the pink one. Alright, destroy the pink!
Destroy the pink.
Alright, guys.
Destroy the pig. Goodness me. Fuck is just jacked out.
More where that came from.
By the way, I'm really excited to play K1 on the Switch.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
get this over with.
They can hear Carcinoid voice whenever you want!
Time to even the odds.
Dream about him and you last night.
Oh, what now? Are you kidding me?
No. Like, not
This won't
like,
take long.
like romantic.
Okay, thank goodness, because you're like, I have some questions.
More where that came from.
No, it was literally you and K1 just cussing him out. Like at first, like he's doing his whole like I can't trust anybody kind of thing, and then you're like, what?
Let's go.
And you're
You know-
just yelling at him. It was
Do you
hilarious.
blame me?
But yeah, oh my gosh. Oh,
And get
speaking
back up,
of cars,
please.
So I don't know if I asked you or Strav, but do you remember a site that had like sound, like sound audios from the games and such? Like specifically where you'd hear that iconic like at and death scene.
Snap.
There was a site that I used to go to years ago, and one of them was a thing with the guy that voiced Karth and this woman, where it was like, I came to say goodbye. Goodbye. Is that it? What do you want me to say? I don't know. You'll call me? I'll call you. What do you want me to say? Like, does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar, but I don't remember it, where it came from. Blast it!
Because if I remember,
You mean I'm all the way
you
back
told
here?
me-
You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, dang. Yeah,
There was no quick saves? You gotta be
What the
joking.
hell?
Okay, so I gotta go talk to Zeron again. Sheesh.
But yeah, if I remember, like I think it was a discussion that we had a couple of years ago with Shiraz, and where you told us that it was not intended for any of the Star Wars games. That you said it was
No.
from something else.
Yes.
You can't remember right now.
No, because it's 11 o'clock at night.
So sorry.
That is why. I'm used to waking up at 5:30 in the morning. When you want
Indeed.
something from me, you have to ask for me in the early morning. When it's at nighttime, I am
You're
lucky
like,
to
"What?"
I am lucky to be operating at this late, because how many hours I've been awake straight now? So I've been up since 5:30. It's 11, so 5 is 12. 6 more. So I've been up 18 hours.
My goodness, woman, you're amazing.
Hey, this is what I can do with
Yeah.
my Friday night. Oh, I've been... blarg. This is what happens when you play too many games. Yes, I want to take care of your Kinrath.
Yeah. The thing about that
Uh,
video, it did sounded pretty legit. Like it sounded like it could have been from K1 or Star Wars.
Well, it used Earth terms, so it wouldn't have worked for the dialogue.
Oh, that's right.
I hear you. Let's go.
You have a gun. I need you to have a sword. Because it was so long ago. Because this game is gonna be 18 years old. So
My goodness.
I'll when it came out in a couple of years, that's when the fandom was really working with it, or kind of doing a lot of ideas and stuff. So stuff may have got deleted or moved or archived, you know. Because I did remember one website that took like Carrie's voice and put across the stars in the background. I got a bunch of the romance dialogue. I nearly gagged. Now, what's really funny is most of the romance dialogue in that little clip or whatever is when you go dark side. You get most of the lines in the dark side, which I find very funny. The only time you can kill Karth is if you romance the dumb idiot. That upsets me greatly. Because if you don't, he runs away on the unknown planet for mission a teenage girl to die. But he won't show up on the Starforge unless you romance him. So unless you romance him, you don't get to kill him. And that really annoys me. Like, dude, I'm only flirting with you so I can kill you in the end. That is the only reason why. I do like the voice actor for in Mass Effect. That's the only time, even though he's a Canadian, because I have to throw Canadians under the bus because my dear friend Maskey's here.
Hey. Watch it. I mean, Canadians are the worst. Like, I still remember, like, when you're telling me how much you're like in the character, and then you're like, Maskey. There's something that I learned about him. And you're like, he's Canadian, and I'm like, dump him.
Dump him immediately. Throw him out the airlock. Can't have him.
And you're like expecting me to like have an opposite reaction if I remember.
Yeah, it's just I was waiting for you to get mad at me, but no, you just played along with it and I enjoyed it. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Let me handle this. More where that came from.
You're like, there's a reason why I've been invested in this relationship. That she could surprise me.